All right, hello. Welcome to the last of our role quests. It's me, Ruark. Just kidding. It's me, Dorbay, and standing on that table in his new chef's outfit that I made him.
Hello. I am a
It's
chef.
Ruark. I got You know
Are you
what?
excited?
Not what I was expecting. I thought you were gonna show up in the crown.
Oh, you mean like where is it? You mean like this one?
Yes, that one is. That's awesome. Well, what's up,
Bow
everybody?
before your queen.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was lucky
so-
I had this white pearl. It went perfect.
Oh, and James is here too, and he remembered his cat ears.
They were always there. What do you mean?
Okay.
Is it
Yeah,
weird
so
that he's
we were
got
going
4
through
ears?
our achievements, and we found out we had a lot of stuff that we just hadn't claimed.
This is
So
random
we
person.
we got a bunch of random new things, and also it's helped Ruark focus in on what he's working on, apparently.
A little bit. I mean, basically, I'm going to be working on the tank mounts next. And I've been working on the front lines mount. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to play, I think it's either Rival Wings or what's the other one? Crystalline Conflict. Whatever the 6v6 mode is, I'm going to have to figure that out. So if anybody likes the glams have improved. For real, actually, if you go back and look at like our first episodes, we were the biggest garbage warriors.
Well, that's to
But-
be expected.
It is. I'm also prepping for Heaven's Word relics. So I've been using my tome so far to pick up items that I'm gonna need. So maybe we'll do that one of these Wednesdays where we'll just go do relics or something. But how's it going, everybody? We got Sarge, we got Ginger, Runar's in here. How's it going?
Cat ears way back. Your eyes are lying to you.
No. Remember, he was a cat boy. Do you remember? When we picked up Red Mage, Ginger was a cat boy.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the stream.
You don't remember that?
We have evidence.
He was a cat boy.
I can go look.
Yeah. We actually have video evidence.
Now he's just
But-
hit a really big growth spurt.
Yeah, he got taller.
But yeah, so today we're gonna be doing the last role quest, which is the physical DPS. With,
And
Lurik.
Look who made it to level 80.
And I made it to level 80. Definitely not just this morning. Definitely
It
had
wasn't
this
like,
planned
what,
for
3 hours
weeks.
ago? This guy looks like a bard, though. I'm a little
He's
disappointed.
got an interesting outfit style going on here.
James
I
has
mean,
that
he's a bard
outfit.
too. I think it's interesting that both of these guys we've met are bards.
Yeah, the other guy was a bard too, and he was magical.
Yeah,
That is kind of interesting.
the milk helped with your growth spurt.
Helps with the growth spurt. That's how you become a nun, or a noon. What's it? A nun? It's a nun, right?
I think it's not.
I just did the quest.
Actually, James, if you want, I have some yak milk on me. If I could try to get some collar.
Why do you have yak milk on you?
I don't know. Why would I have yak milk with me?
I didn't give you yak milk.
You sure about that?
I'm positive, because if it's an ingredient, I wouldn't have given it to you. I only give you meals.
Oh, you like some yak milk?
Sure. And I come bearing a major gift.
Nachos?
I've held on to those nachos since Christmas. They are now yours to hold on to.
Thank you.
eat
I'm
if
not
you
going to
wish
eat them. I'm going to hold on to them and give them back to you.
At some point. We'll just pass the nachos back and forth. Yeah, I'll take that yak milk. I can make all sorts of stuff with yak milk.
Now, James is giving me meat. I think he's telling me that I need to grow. Give me some milk. Yeah,
Just to
unfortunately I
make you
shrunk since
Feeling. Yeah, you've
our
only gotten
previous
smaller.
expansion.
Me too, actually. I went from super tall elf to tall dragon person to tiny cat girl.
To maybe
Hopefully big lion man next.
Lion Man. I'll probably stay the same, and then I'll shrink again.
No, the bunny's tall. The bunny guy's tall.
Yeah, but then after that.
After that, we're going to get real small. Real small. All right, are we ready for this? Don't you have places to go after this stream?
I do. I gotta eat some
He's
stuff.
very popular this week. He's very busy. He was complaining that people love him and want him to spend time with them.
It's
And
ridiculous.
give them money. Yeah, right. He's trying to
All
play
right,
Final Fantasy.
Lurik.
Ridiculous. Lurik thinks you just might be the answer to his prayers. All right, what should Lou sound like? Do you want Aussie? Do you want New Yorker? You want...
I kind of want. I mean, Aussie, right? That's kind of the style.
You want Aussie? You feel like cats are Aussie? All right. Let me get into my Aussie. I'm trying to think. Smashing. Fucking what's his face?
Go watch,
By.
Mad Max.
I don't even think he's Aussie. I know. The Thunderdome. Oh wait, you would happen to be Queen? Yes, of course you are. 'Tis plain from the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of woman I've been looking for. You're perfect.
Damn, right off the bat.
I told you. This guy knows what's what. My name is Lou Reek, and I'm a bounty hunter. But not just any bounty hunter. I will have you know, nay, I am not wont to settle for a run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin eaters. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particularly notable fiend, one of the 4 cardinal virtues, those infamous instigators of the flood itself. Naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater. And I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have in mind to recruit. Kind of sounds like the mustache guy. You remember him?
Feign interest.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I kill things.
Already killed 3. I need to complete the set.
Right. This is for my armor set, which hopefully at the end of the stream today we can go get those armor sets. Aha! I knew you'd be interested. And should the challenge alone be insufficient motivation, know that I have substantial financial resources at my disposal. Got Dorbay's attention. You will be duly compensated for your service, rest assured. Crikey, nice accent. You know what you do? You just do the, that's not a knife, this is a knife. That's not a knife, that's how you get into character. However, as much as I'm certain you are the right woman for the job, 'tis only meet that I put your skills to proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray, do not be offended, but you would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others. As I'm wearing like a crown.
What the hell?
Mustache man appears in any form. The mustache controls him too. Danger. No, you just watch a lot of Mad Max.
What's interesting
And then
is
I'm
your accent is Australian, but your cadence is JFK.
Oh, maybe should I move it a little bit more JFK? I think it's the way the guy's talking, because he's like, he's not saying any weird slang things. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I need to know more like Australian sayings. James, I need
We
sayings.
complete these quests not because it is easy, because it's
But because
hard.
it's hard. We're on our way. We're on our way. All right, where are we going?
I was going down to this crystal. If I had to guess, it's gonna be out front in front of the.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Where all these other ones we're going. So the only place we haven't been is, I think, the forest for these. I don't think any of the role quests have gone to the forest. A couple of them I feel have gone to the
No.
desert.
That's true. I hope this does, because the forest zone, I think, is still my favorite in this entire expansion.
JFK would be a cat foreman.
True. Voice acting's hard. You just fake it. You just watch a lot of television.
Hope nobody calls you on the fact that you went from British to Irish to Australian in about 3 seconds.
If you've noticed, ever since we did the dwarf one with the lolly ho and everything, Dorbay's accent has been like Scottish Irish for everybody. Like,
I can't help. I'm broken.
You're slightly British, now you're Scottish. That's just how it is. I'm sorry.
It's that, and it's the fact that I'm watching Peaky Blinders off screen, and
yep,
it's all just colluding together. If I could get that, what is it? The gypsies accent.
Oh my god, the pikeys.
Pikeys, yeah.
Fucking hate pikeys. If you haven't seen the movie Snatch, go watch it. It's hilarious. Here we are. Our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Now I'm like worried about my cadence because I feel like JFK.
Oi, my lord, got your package here.
No worries, Taryn. You do what you gotta do. Well done, my good man. And here's your payment.
So he's got like a little retainer dude.
Your voice is a slider option, switching from side to side. Yeah, it's going back and forth. Oh, this? The bite in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour and pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Now then, you need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither.
This guy seems like he, I don't know, does he sound like he has money?
Yeah, he seems like a moneybags. He said he'd pay us. Yeah, sin eaters love iguana meat.
Hey,
I got like a new move too that I don't know how to initiate. Oh, we gotta go back here.
Oh, we got our chocobos out?
Oh, I've had mine out. My bad.
Fine.
I got some new barding for it I should put on too, actually.
I switched back to my, my black mage one, I think is my favorite.
Okay, here's the new move. Holy crap, that was sick! Did you see that?
Yeah, there was like freaking like a astral gate or something popped up. And
Did you see that? That was so cool! Oh.
At least Lou isn't that one bard who never shut up. Yeah, from last week.
Yeah, he's pretty quick to the point on what he wants. Fantastic. Oh, I knew I was not wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystorium at once.
He knows that time is money, right? So...
Yeah, he literally says time is money. Alright, hold on. Let me... Chocobo? No. Companion. Appearance. I've got new barding for him. It's the... Where is it? I guess it's not here? I swear I got new barding for him.
Did you... like unlock
Maybe
it
I didn't claim it?
It's like a minion where you have to go
there
click it in your inventory.
It's just a hat.
Oh,
It's not too crazy.
That must be for the accommodations. I wonder if I have that.
You probably do. It's not as cool as I thought it was, to be honest. Hold on. Companion?
Mine's got goggles.
In fact, I'm so disappointed, I'm gonna put on this one. That one looks way better, doesn't it? That one looks like he's gonna eat someone. Anyway, you doing the fast? You live there.
I
With the
do,
fast
but
travel,
I'll
no matter
pass.
what.
Okay, well, I was gonna.
Well, it's only 56 gold for me.
It's
So.
gonna be a team player, but you know what? I'll return.
It's only 56 gold. That's not too bad. No. Did you go to Fort Job? It's cool even back in Endwalker. What is cool? What did I miss?
Your spear move, maybe?
Or the Behemoth.
Or the behemoth.
The Behemoth barding.
Did I get a new move for getting to 80 with Reaper?
Yeah, you should have a new move. Oh no, he was talking about the freaking spear. The Dragoon move.
Can only be
Yeah. What's it called?
ants.
You should probably know what it's called.
Void reaping, cross reaping.
Star Diver. It's literally called Star Diver. Delivers a jumping fire-based attack to target all enemies nearby it with a potency of 720 for the first enemy and 40% less for all remaining enemies. Can only be executed while under the effect of Life of the Dragon, which I'm pretty sure Life of the Dragon is initiated.
Offers your flesh as a vessel to your avatar, getting maximum stacks of Lemur Shroud.
Is it
Oh,
getting
I've got a
better?
couple of things.
Star Cross at level 100.
What the hell? I've got a lot of abilities on Reaper that I don't have signed.
No. Yeah, those moves are used and then enshrouded. Looks like those damage moves are there. The question is, do I move them? It was pretty sick. It should go with my leaping moves, I'd say. I don't know. We may move it eventually.
Ooh. The pink moves appear
pink
over
move-
the normal blue move. Okay, that's what I figured. They looked like they were also like the directional attacks.
Yeah, you should have the AO. Shouldn't you have the like ranged one? Or was that 82?
It's probably 82. 80 gave me the Enshroud one, which I think like upgrade my blue attacks.
Okay. Congratulations. A kill well made, my good woman. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. Dude, this guy's way better. He's feeding us. He's telling us we're amazing. He's like nice. He's quick and to the point. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. Lovely. Another helping? Nah, are you sure? It really is no, but oh, very well.
Screen fades from black and he's just fat.
That'd be awesome if he like turned into the fat cat.
Like Luffy.
I should like to return to our earlier discussion, that of the virtue I've engaged you to hunt with me. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvant in the guise of the Renderai, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of eld. She is the most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinary dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no, for the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does. unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvant. Only you and I can stop her.
So she
Didn't
was a
the Warrior of
light.
Light save the world?
No. You already know
I'm curious
this.
what they say. What an odd thing to ask. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever, 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is Renda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived. And beating her in her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warriors of Light were before they became Sin Eaters, that's what they are now. So we'd be doing folks a favor by killing one. Well, what do you say, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? With pleasure.
With pleasure.
So begins our formal partnership. Ah, I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side. The picture of courage and camaraderie. It's gonna be grand. Naturally, I will take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter. But it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. You know what's cool? It's not gonna make us adopt any kids. Oh, is the reward lacking? My apologies. Next time I will see that you receive rather more substantial compensation.
Fantastic. This guy gets me.
I was gonna say, I don't get why people would not like this one. This guy is way better than the other one. Make sure you eat.
I already did. Would it make sense from an experience standpoint to run Machinist for this next one if it's 72?
Yeah,
I don't know how
if you wanna-
substantial the amount of experience we're getting for these is.
It was like, it's like 25k or something, wasn't it? Or is it 250k? It could be 250k. It's 218,000. So it's really like, it's not terrible. It's adequate for level 72.
All right, I think I'll run Machinist real quick and then switch back to Reaper.
I just want to do more airstrikes. I'm a simple man.
That was pretty cool. Blue Reek seems rather surprised to see you standing before him.
The black on black. Oh, it's you. It's really you. You actually came. Well, yeah, they've been standing here the whole time. Nah, never mind. You're here to hunt Andrea with me, yes? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? And once you know it, one of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now.
Greetings, my lord. I am pleased to report that Andrea was recently sighted in Amarang, vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently, there was a right vicious spider that was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about a dozen times worse. They'd be grateful for any assistance.
Don't kill spiders. I'm sorry. We're ending the quest here.
100 times worse than a spider.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment is promised. Dude, this guy is moneybags. Look at him. He's got all these servants. He's paying all of them. I like this guy. He's a good friend to have. Why bother going out and about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you? The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say. And owing to my winning strategy, we may now depart for Amarang and the delightfully named Samuel's backbone. For the pursuing the spider, we may yet find its maker. I'm down. I don't know what one would I have at 72 even. I don't have anything because everything has either stopped at 70 or I guess Warrior 77, but
I think
yeah.
it has to be. I'm only doing because this just also
72.
happens to be like the physical damage.
Yeah. What are the? Did you see the two? They're just like walking into each other.
All right.
Um,
The real question is, can you fly?
can you?
No.
You want to use that compass? I literally have the one Aether to find.
No, because I still have to do the blue quest here.
Yeah, but like you could also just do the compass for us.
Do the
Some
compass.
Key items. Where was it again? It was in...
I would do it if you had a two-person mount that could also carry me around, but
Could you tell me where that thing is?
you don't, and therefore we must
item?
walk together on the ground.
No, it's not key items. Is
And
it?
unfortunately, you're
in-
never gonna figure out where they come.
No, I forgot. Collections. Haha!
Damn it.
How do I use it?
This is kind of a. Oh, you know what? James can give us rides if he wants.
That's James Noon. Okay,
James Nunn.
James Nunn.
Name's Nunn.
This is certainly the place. I gather those bones once belonged to dear Samuel. Samuel? But I see no troublesome arachnid. It being a rather large desert, I had considered hiring a few trekkers to hasten our search, but I have yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Pity. Ah, nothing for it but to roll up our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for this sinister spider. Whoever finds it fast may have the honor of slaying it themselves. Taryn, don't remind me. I've been wanting that car since this game started. I've been like
It'll be 2 years now.
I would have bought the Fenrir mount in the casino if it wasn't for the fact that I'm holding on to all my tokens to buy that car when it comes back. Just a matter of time. Yeah, you keep telling me that, and it's freaking. They're gonna be like, and we're discontinuing the Final Fantasy 15 event. Just no one was playing it, so. And should we not find it? Well, after we both have searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here. Let the hunt begin.
I'm gonna be able to find it.
Ooh-wee. Alright, well, I got into James' car. Oh wait, I gave up right when he was going.
You survey the surrounding sands, but find no trace of the spider you seek.
Don't start it without me. Drops me like 5 feet in the air.
Yeah, I mean, even I would rather live in Ul'dah than live here. Place just kind of sucks.
Yeah, and without the nighttime, like, I feel like desert in nighttime has more beauty, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the glaring sunlight does not.
Not at all.
Not a spider. Go ahead, Reaper. Cool. Too cool.
Alright, I gotta switch. I figured out where this thing goes. And actually, maybe... Man... So many options. Anyway, what are we doing now? Says, rendezvous with Lou Reek. Back of the backbone. We didn't find anything. Did you find anything? Well, now he's not going to know where to go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You confused him. We're like 0.2 off.
Look at him, he's stunned.
Just out of reach.
Never sat next to royalty before. Look at that juggler hecatomb.
Thank you, James Nunn.
Well, yeah, I went through my achievements. I've had a bunch of triple triad cards.
Up, up, up they go. Still going up. And back down.
You can only dismount when stationary and below a certain altitude.
You might die if you dismount it. Really? You couldn't walk those 10 feet? Carry me, chair.
That chair mount is probably one of my favorite mounts that I've gotten, though. I got that one for free.
I think there's more chair mounts too, by the way.
I know there's the bed mounts.
Yeah, the bed mount looks pretty cool, actually. Isn't that a crafter mount, though?
Very likely. And a ray.
Oh, this is convenient. She just freaking shows up at the perfect time.
Flashback.
Oh, wow. What the frick is that thing? It's like a coral with giant antlers.
There she is. The Scourge of Norvrant, Devourer of Souls. Balam quits. We bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end of time. Never mind the king's bounty. Hells, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking maneuver, as discussed. Wait for my signal, then we'll strike as one.
Wow, they didn't even get any lines.
They're probably those what are the red shirt crewmen from Star Trek. That thing is pretty cool.
They couldn't afford to give them any lines. Damn it, she's on to us. Don't panic. We planned for this. We'll act as decoys while Renderai brings her own down. Go, go, go.
Wait, not yet. There's no need to rush this.
And they're dead.
Why are you charging it with a bow? Sod it. Always so headstrong. Look at me. My head. I can't.
Oh, damn.
We get that as a mount.
Down.
And then it just continues on its way.
Anyway. Just gonna keep going.
No! Come back here! Finish it, you bloody bastard! Finish me!
This guy's had a short part.
You're my red shirt crewman. So sorry. It's all my fault. Not let it end like this. I promise. I'll kill that god's damned beast if it's the last thing I do. So her thing is that she's hunting the beast that killed her friends?
She was hunting it before then, but yeah.
But she
probably.
can't tell which beast it is now, so she's just killing everything.
Maybe. Oi, oi! What's that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. Alright, so there's this giant beast, right? And then there's these 3 archers. 2 of them are idiots. One of them's Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey decides to charge, but then gets all scared and falls over. The other 2 get electrically zapped and just blow up.
I think. Ronda Rousey?
Right. By the gods! And I thought we were lucky just to catch a glimpse of the Andrea. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of a past with the powers of yours? Do warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast? A beast they surviving companions vow to slay in revenge. I've heard this tale before. I know it. It is a common enough sort of tale, I suppose. And regardless, she's gone. Come, let us return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment. But what? What accomplished? We didn't do anything.
We accomplished. We managed to finish the quest while not adopting a child.
Okay, touche. I'll take that.
That alone.
How do I remove
Worth
this?
something.
Got it. All right, please tell me we get to go to another zone. Like, if we don't go to the last zone, it's gonna be really dumb.
The last zone being
The tree.
the
tree.
tree.
Look at this. This guy gives us a feast after every quest. I love him.
At some point,
Oh, the
though,
table is set. And so I bid you raise a glass with me, that together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment. I didn't do anything. This is the best job ever.
that guy says he's looking for blue mages to do a dungeon quest with.
Huh?
There's somebody in the like world chat that was looking for, I think, somebody to do dungeon quest with, but I think he requested blue mages.
We haven't picked that up yet. And probably just wait for a while. It's not going anywhere. How do you feel? I have another few bottles ready for you, waiting to be opened. No? Ah, very well, if you insist. It occurs to me, my good woman, that I have yet to ask you your name. So quickly did we forget our friendship, forge our friendship, that I hardly noticed until now. You can call me your sovereign. Sovereign, Reek and Ruach. Yes, I like the sound of that. Reek and Ruach, the daring duo, the brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin eaters.
At least you guys have some alliteration. Reek and Dorbay
Reek
just doesn't hit it.
And
Right.
Ruach. Yeah, Reek and Ruach sounds way better. Once we have slain Andrea, not a soul in Norvant will know our names. They shall ring out all across the realm. But I should dwell over much on the victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send double, nay triple the agents afield to seek out promising new leads. I'd say you're a gillionaire. Who's your backer? Is it James? He says he's poor, but I know he's lying. Worried about the budget of our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I am prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared, none whatsoever. All right, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
I found in the palace place or whatever, the like where the rich people, the fat cats were living, right? I found a luxuries like inventory seller guy, and he was selling a mount that was 25 million.
25 million gil?
Yep. I didn't look it
What
up
is
to
it?
see
A
what it was.
carriage? What is it?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. I just saw
Well,
the
you're gonna
price and I
buy
backed out because I got scared. A lot of money.
You get sweaty.
Lou Reek
Lou
is,
Reek?
as usual, quite pleased to see you again.
Looks like we're going to a forest.
If I need to switch it out.
There she is. Ruach, come to rejoin her bosom companion in a great hunt. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information concerning a sighting in Andrea of Calusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier eater. Wait, so was that scorpion actually the one we were looking for?
Maybe.
It must have been. And so it falls to Reek and Ruach to slay the newborn eater and continue their pursuit of Norvant's most notorious virtue, the Calusia, to Calusia, and to glory.
Man, what are people spending all that money on? I mean, I guess if you have those high,
How are they getting it all?
like there's a guild that is just like floating around. You know, people earn gil from just doing random things. So eventually the gil's gonna become worth less if there's a lot of it floating around. So if you have these high ticket items, it keeps the monetary value.
Dude, it's the people that don't do
Intro.
crafting. Those are the ones with all the money.
Or the people that actually do the right crafting instead of just buying everything off the market board.
That is the right crafting. That's how those jobs work. Trust me.
The only
I'm a
ones
level
I go
50 culinary.
by are the ones that I can't get, which is like the fishing stuff.
Yeah, I totally go fish for those. Instead of just buying the fish. Let us brook no further delay and calm us for our search. Separately, as before in Amarang, if you catch the eater first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed if the reverse were to occur. Surely not. Surely not.
Be the first
I
time.
myself will be the most put up if I happen to lose to you a second time, and so on that note, may the best hunter win. I'm a little disappointed. I misread the situation. We are not currently in the zone we want to be in.
Tutaku.
Lalush.
No, the crafters have the gil and high end spend the gil. Yeah, because the crafters make the items and then we'll have to buy it from them.
As high as my bird can fly.
Honestly, out of anybody, it's going to be the gatherers that have the money because they don't actually have to like. You can just go get the materials and sell it.
I mean, most gatherers are just gathering to be crafters, aren't they?
I went through my retainers today and got rid of a bunch of stuff on the marketplace.
That's what I've started doing. The problem is most of the stuff I have currently is just below level. So, probably until I actually become a crafter, which feels like a Dawn Trail problem, you know?
So end game, very end game.
When I run out of, when I've done omni leveling all my jobs of war, I'll craft. Because then I won't have to do leveling anymore. Unless I need tomes.
But looking far and wide, you failed to find any trace of the bear you seek. Perhaps Lou Reek was indeed the better hunter this day.
I doubt it. Maybe.
Maybe we'll find him fighting the bear.
His actual competent companion instead of anybody else we've been tasked with.
I feel like he is. He seems way better than the rest of them.
Just because he has money.
Wow.
You can max out your crafters and not make a dime, even if you try to sell a bunch of cool stuff. So what's the best thing to do?
Sell things at a high price to sprouts that don't know any better. Who are these guys?
Kaki Sellsword, well-traveled mage, Rye Hunter, and Lou Reek, who I'm guessing was part of their party before they kicked him out because he had too much money.
I hate to say it, Ruark, but it seems we're late to the party. Linebird and his mates slew the bear before we could.
So it's true, then. You've cast your lot in with the boy. You poor, daft sod.
But I don't understand. The eater was a newborn. How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did?
Well, see, that's the problem with relying on hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. But more importantly, Reek, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong? Do as you like. Help or no, you've no chance of beating me to the prize, cause unlike you, I'm not all talk. Neither are me mates. Speaking of mates, how much did it cost you to buy her friendship? Do tell.
He's only paid us $2,000. Piss off, Lambad. Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you?
You should choose your friends more carefully, sinner. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you.
And really, crafting will happen after relic grinding. Crafting is the last thing I'll do in this game. Oh, you have questions, I'm sure. As you might have surmised, Lambert was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service that we might hone our skills battling sin eaters in preparation for facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see that he was not at all capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late. So much so that I fear we may no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. As such, is it Andrea or Andrea? What do you think?
I'm going Andrea, because it's spelled the same as, like, Princess Leia. It's not Princess Leia.
Your logic is infallible. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium. But before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Yormore. If I might trouble you to accompany me? Ah, but of course you will. Let us be off. I don't know why they were, like, so bummed that... Listen, the Warrior of Light usually gets shit on. So having somebody, like, buy my friendship, I'm totally fine with. Barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, last time they gave away all the money, so...
Yeah, literally, we got cheated of all the money in the last quest.
Wait,
For the children. Okay, who are we talking to?
Oh, no, I was gonna go look at the 25
The
million
mount.
mount.
Yeah. So I'm saying, who is selling it?
Yeah, the Golden Ronken Flute. This whistle emits a sublime tone that summons forth the resplendent vessel of Ronka, pre-filled with divine, majestic blinding for your worshipping convenience.
Okay, hold on. The Golden Ronken Flute. I gotta see it. I gotta see a 25 mil deal. Oh, it's that one. It's the It's the pot. You remember the pot that's like gold and has like a face in it? It's like turned on its side.
No, I'm gonna look it up.
Just send you a picture.
Oh wait, is that the worm?
Yeah, it's the worm in the big golden pot. Jeez, 25 million.
It's the dragon or whatever.
It's either that one or this golden sheep. I think it's that one. The resplendent vessel of Ronka Mount. It's cheap, you should buy it. James Nunn, can you buy it for me? I know you
James,
have
I'm a little short. Can you just bankroll whatever I don't have, and I'll get it back to you later.
Listen, if I pay 500 gil and you pay 24 million 900 and, or I guess it would be 999,500 gil. That's math, right? Did I do math right?
Yeah, that would be for 25 million.
Yeah, so if you pay that much, then I'll have it. Alright, I'm done with this crap. I'm done with feeling poor. Gilmore can suck it.
Oh, you mean you couldn't buy the Runken flute?
I can't even be a fat cat. What's the point of being here?
Watch James dance up on the stage.
Ayo. Alright, you've convinced me. Not so bad. Who are these guys? Ruach, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Father, this is my traveling companion and dear friend Ruach. She and I have resolved to hunt a particular deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is, and to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we are at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvant shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father?
So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. Do without all the petty details.
Papa doesn't care.
And now then, how much did you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. That is why you are here, is it not? Another handout. Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it.
How rude. You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving, Ruach, right now.
Yes, let me go back to watching my cat girls, cat boys, cat people.
Yeah.
Ooh, who's
All
this new one?
right. Ow! Yeah. Oh my goodness.
If I
This
had
is
the throw
amazing.
money emote.
This is like the best entertainment I think I've ever seen. Oh my god, look at him go. Alright, I gotta get a picture of this. Don't tell him I'm taking pictures. You're not supposed to.
I don't think you're supposed to take pictures. Yeah, pay
Shut
extra for
up.
that. How about I give
said,
you 100
"Don't
gil
tell
in my
him."
dance?
Don't freaking tell him. He's like throwing the gill at us. Work it. Work it. Mm.
Are you guys any singles to toss? I have some milk.
Got some stinky yak milk, if you want that. I don't know how old it is. No singles to toss for James. I mean, he's amazing. What can we say?
Alright, back to the Crystarium.
Handouts welcome. Oh my gosh, he's here too. Not
He's
dancing.
followed you, like you're cheering. Or he's
More
upset
like,
that you
where's
took
my
pictures.
handout? Excuse me. You know, we dancers live entirely on tips. Forgive me, Ruach, but I forgot the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in a rather dour spirit. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I'm a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I've enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged. And unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I'm no fool, though. I am well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People aren't wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. Pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since Lanebird has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. Moreover, I'm rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time, but I trust that you will not deter you from joining me anon. I was never in it for the gil.
I don't know. I might have to think on it.
Really? I mean, of course you weren't. Perish the thought. I was in it for the armor at level 80 for my Dragoon.
If I tell
Is
him
it-
that I was only in it for the money, he says, "Please do not toy with me so. Nothing else. Think of the fame and fabulous reward we'll receive when we finally stray Andrea. Surely that is incentive enough for you to stay the proverbial course." Well, guys, this looks like we're not getting anything out of this,
Great
so we're gonna go
stream,
ahead and end
great
the stream
stream.
right here. Thanks for
Time
watching.
to go to the casino.
Yeah, somewhere I can actually earn something.
Dude, this one's already going so much faster. We're already on 76.
This should be the solo duty, then if it's like the
Yup.
other ones.
That's okay, I'm ready to do airstrikes. It'll be fun. He appears to have been struck by an epiphany. Ah, Ruach, my friend. Thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping somebody might have seen Andrea, but alas.
You
Only the Crystarium?
haven't gone outside even for a bit?
Well, of course, surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish,
My guy.
buddy. But never mind all that. For it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld in Ronda Ray's passing could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before. And I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. It was a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in the desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength and the hunter a fatal weakness, and so In the ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Yes. Then there can be no doubt. Ronda Rousey is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others, and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Oliveira to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all my virtues. I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to have driven by particular memories, moments that forever change each of these fallen heroes. Wonder where you heard that. Makes sense, doesn't it? Ronda Rousey being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she is behaving as she does, then the more we learn about Ronda Rousey's adventures, the better our chances are of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Oliveira lives in the Gatewood, in Calusia. Let us be off then. Gate Town. Freaking, why are we going back to Calusia? Take me to the forest.
Ronda Rousey's howling in the forest.
Ronda Rousey needs to be in the forest.
I wonder if there's a certain order that they expect you to do these in. I feel like they would have made the...
As you level up.
I think they would have made this one like the one they figured most people would get to first.
You think? Damage?
I do. Because we haven't had that explanation before. I don't remember.
I guess so. Where he's like, others are saying that they're motivated by this.
Yeah, they're can't fly here either.
That's what I'm saying. They picked the two zones that suck for flying.
Notice the two zones that I think we like the best are the ones we could like actually fly in. These other zones kind of suck, so we didn't bother getting the flying.
Yeah, we just haven't done it yet. We should. We can. I just haven't done it yet.
I've been too busy with my beast tribes.
Yeah, I started my beast tribe with the snake people. You know what? I actually like it. It's not bad.
Let's wait till you get to the beast tribe with the Skyrim horse.
With my motorcycle.
Of my actual horse can Skyrim horse. To get to the nom.
You mean, aren't they a crafting one though?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be a while.
Like someone hates the zones because they haven't. No. We hated the
No,
zones
no,
and
both-
then we did unlock flying.
Here's the explanation, actually. Both of these zones, Amarang and freaking Calusia, both of them are the most bright freaking zones in the entire thing. And that's with Lakeland. Lakeland I thought was super bright. But Lakeland's at least, like, cool looking and has a sea turtle. This place, just, it feels washed out, and so does Amarang. To be honest, the only zone, like, the two zones, I guess, I really like are the dark zones, which is the forest, and then, oh my gosh, what's the one under the water we just discovered? The Tempest?
Yeah.
Those are my two favorite zones in this entire expansion.
He's dark, like the zones.
Because I'm edgy. Rock, this is Miss Oliveira. Oliveira. The wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave.
Why, you grown into such a strapping young man.
Super edgy.
But I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a visit, my little reek.
Not in front of her, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see her. There were stories you told me on my child as a courageous hunter. Was the hunter perchance the warrior of light, Ronda Rousey?
Of all the reasons you could have had, those stories were of Renda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legend so many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's minds when I was younger. For all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death. As sin-eaters. But despite all that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names.
And it's true. The hero who looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring that drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. He was there. Miss Olvara, Ruark and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search, namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again?
Wicked White, is that? Oh, my little Reek. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Renda Ray's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute of sounds of their passing, from miles away even by some accounts. And the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch. Eventually, Renda Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes, became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune.
PowerPoint.
As their reputation swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice. So they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrant, the Devourer of Souls. Balam quits. But what Renda Ray did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing. For when she faced Balam quits, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Renda Ray. While in Calusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fateful day.
And balls stuffed in the ears.
And then, while engaged in an adventure in Raktika, a rumor reached Renda Ray's ears. Balam quits, Scourge of Norvrant, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the city as swamps. It was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunters had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart. The fear of losing her new companions, as she had her old. So it was that Renda Ray ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balam quits, alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Vengeance claimed she rejoined Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renda Ray, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore.
It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin-eater I swore to slay.
What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was, and will always be, a hero to me. And to you, I hope.
Thank you, Miss Olvara, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon.
Yes, Reek, could you get me a nicer place to live? This one's kind of shit. And I live in the nice area.
Oh, Ruark, remember the theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to the confrontation with Balam Quits, the one that took her from Omarang to Calusia, then her next destination must be... the Kingdom of Rainbows!
The forest!
I'm gonna say the Kingdom of Rainbows. I want to see it when you're wrong. I forgot about Ilmeg. I think Ilmeg's up there too as one like Ilmeg.
Oh, that was the
The
other place
water
I was talking.
here.
That was the only other place we like got the flying. And
Yeah, Ilmeg's cool.
Wait, what? No! She went to the Rockatiki Taco Greatwood. The Satia Swamps, to be precise. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away!
Now, listen, Reek. There's an awful lot of people don't know about Renda Ray. Or the world, for that matter. So, wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself. And be safe. And I was serious. Get me a nicer place to live.
Bye, Granny.
Your Bay, was it? It's such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. He was always lonely as a child. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it is a miracle the boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. It goes for you as well, I should think.
Be funny if the third option was Yulmore. Also, I misspoke. It's not a turtle. It's a whale! Slither. I'm over 2 mil Gilligan.
I am just about at 2.5.
Noise. If you do dailies, you'll make it up quick. That's honestly where I made a bunch of my money. Like I was selling stuff too, but
Interesting.
Wait.
I have some blue quests here as well.
Runar. Do you?
Yeah, I have 2.
I don't have any. Oh wait, I have.
Slither along, and
There's
there's,
a
one up
blue
in the
quest.
village, seeing eye to eye.
I have that one. We're slithering along.
It's to the west.
Oh, that was that one we started. Remember we like did the first quest for the Aether Current and then we bailed on the rest of it.
Yeah, it's the one with the great worm or whatever. The guy who was like,
Which
hey,
one are you?
Runar.
Aaron, you did make it. I thought you were doing MSQ.
I'm glad you can always attend the streams.
Right? It's always good when Runar makes it. So, Morbo?
Horrible.
Ooh-wee.
I wasn't sure it was gonna let us go up here.
Oh, we're back with the la
I don't hear it because I have the map music turned on.
Oh, you're missing out.
Everybody else is missing out. God, that grandma's voice did a number on my throat.
Look at that giant monkey. You see him over
Alright,
there?
this looks like the solo duty. My 4 sheets of steel plate I put up for sale have sold.
Was little.
Not me tabbing
Miss
back over because I
Olvara.
thought you were talking about me.
We were.
Miss Olvara seems so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself even now bespeaks of confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that. We have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once. And keep your weapons at the ready, my friend. Alright.
Runar's great at roleplay.
Just got my haircut.
About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is.
I think you guys do have matching haircuts. You think that's the level... No, I guess that's her own outfit.
Well, now? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I'm gonna go back in time and
I'm having
play
a
as
migraine.
Ronda Ray. Probably killing that beast.
I wish you were all here with me, but I know it's better that you're not. We have a score to settle, you bloody bastard. This time I'm ready for your tricks. I brought earmuffs.
Literally, she just like put the cotton balls in her ear. Alright, how many
So-
buttons do we get?
Okay, we got acidic bite,
Poison's the
radiant arrow. No any of these.
The poison's dot. I haven't seen Radiant Arrow. The other one's just your normal, and then you got healing.
Well, let's see what
Alright.
happens when I shoot radiant arrow. That's actually pretty cool.
It looks cool.
Acidic bite looks like it's a. Debuff. Or a dot.
Yes. I thought you played Bard.
Your dulling arrow is an interrupt.
My ears.
Oh, so when they do the howling, shoot the Radiant one. Jeez. I'm getting my ass beat. That's not good.
Just make sure you have your dot up.
Oh, not the Radiant one, the other one, the freaking...
Yeah, the dulling one.
The leaning one, yeah, my bad. Ooh, should have done that earlier. I'm not doing too hot, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Really?
I'm not doing, like, any damage.
It's at like maybe 80% health. If I had the percentages up here.
Mine's at 77.
Okay, you're doing about the same as me.
I'm at less than 50.
Oh, your health is struggling.
my fault. My failure. That's why I have to do it alone. Just me. No one else. By myself.
I just
Hello,
got that line,
wolf.
so I'm a little behind you.
If only I'd been this strong back then, they'd still be alive.
Damn.
They're not. I got them killed because they didn't listen to my very specific instructions on not to rush in. Right, like I was there. Like they didn't listen to you. You said not to go in, and they just kind of charged in with a bow, which is kind of stupid.
Oh, come on. Wrong button, no! Oh, it doesn't look too hot. Oh, I didn't interrupt that one either. Oh my gosh, I suck at this game.
Well, I'm
I keep clicking left on the pad.
down. Oh, look it!
You guys are gonna be a little too late.
Hey, the crew showed up. I like that. That's cool.
That is cool, actually. It'll make this fight go a lot quicker. Well, I was never good at indulging foolishness.
Don't tell me you followed my trail. I'll tell you all about it after we kill this bloody bastard, Something's wrong. Shrugging off our attacks.
It's blue!
It's coming for me and Renda. Keep your distance.
Gather on night alert. Lend them your strength. Oh, that's
I was way across the map and I still made it.
I think you've successfully caught up to me.
27%.
What?
25%.
Oh damn! I do way more damage to it than before because I'm at the same.
Gonna roar again, huh?
I'm at the same dialogue sequencing as you, but mine's probably down to like sub 25%.
Yeah, mine's at 23 now. Maybe if you just turned on your percentages.
Friggin' Brandon didn't know where to stand.
I saw that too, actually.
Brandon looked like me with as a tank. I'm paladin. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, almost died.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, you guys. I am so sorry. You're gonna die.
All piled into that freaking AoE. I saw it.
I saw it. %. Forgot to put my poison back on.
See that Silva is here.
I'm telling you.
Mysterious one.
I wonder if there's gonna be like one last quest that pops up, or if it's gonna be in the patches.
If
Or we find out that
like if we do all the
stuck.
role quests, then we get like some payoff for that.
Something, because they make her sus in every single one.
Yeah. Better.
And betrayal sounds dope, you know? Why are we all standing over here? %. 5%. 2%. Dead. Did I beat you?
Did.
Haha!
I'm not really sure how.
Just better.
Better.
Better. Yeah, good scrub.
Meow. Dead.
Wow, you were by me by quite a bit.
All right, I'm on Arbert's line.
Shuffle, bugger. Everyone all right?
Albert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry for trying to go it alone.
And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it would have been anything but even approaching a challenge.
Words are hard.
Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much. I haven't told you about my old partners. Together, we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Northrant. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. Somewhere along the line, we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Balam Quits. I survived. They didn't. I swore vengeance, but I had no idea how to go about pursuing it. And I met you lot, and thought that maybe, with your help, I might have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job. The weeks flew by, and after a time, I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before, and I didn't want to go live through that again.
Are we or are we not, comrades? Through thick and thin. Those bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? Without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know what bollocks Brandon and Nybert are whispering about me behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you.
I wasn't listening. Whispering things.
This party's a little broken, though. It's got 3 tanks.
Yeah, they definitely won't pass any damage checks.
No. This one's worth a fortune, eh? And fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town.
Oh gods, not another night to remember.
Don't worry your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory. The small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Balam Quits' demise. Till Albert's drunken snoring wakes them up from their slumber.
And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Rendere, I trust that the next time you've decided to hunt deadly game, you'll do us a courtesy of extending us an invitation.
There I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs. Selfish as it was. Oh, fine. But if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite.
Yo, when are we getting the necromancer job? Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. The horns. Jolly Rancher!
I'm gonna need that.
Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? See, she's the one suggesting that she holds on to the crystal.
You think she's planting those crystals?
Dude, I'm telling you, she's sus. She's an Ascian, probably. Pushing those warriors of light toward destruction.
It's actually just Emmett.
That'd be awesome. Oi, wake up, damn you. Hello? What's wrong with ya? Huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
bud?
Enough, I say. Yes, I don't need your help. I am perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. Really?
You know what? It's past time I told you to piss off.
Good luck with that. I don't feel like they really built it up that way. Like, I don't understand why he's all of a sudden an a-hole.
I think it's part of his character. Tell the other people
like,
believe.
Like, the suggestions they've given for your speech patterns have made it like that you've assumed this from the beginning. Upon our return to Gate Town, you'll be given your final payment, and we will be free to go our separate ways. Why are we going all the way back to Gate Town?
Because that's where the money is.
No, it's because we're gonna have to talk to Olvara for the next quest, and she's gonna be like, he was stupid, and he ran away, and he's hunting it on his own. He might die. Go save him. And then, all right. Lobly. Lobshmi. Lakshmi. Well, short-lived in the forest. Someone might drink all the free drinks. You don't have to pay
No, we
for it.
weren't in a party.
Oof. Why must we go on this way? Just to suffer?
Mustache Man was her, and he planted the crystals to be found. No, it was Emmett.
I knew it was Mustache Man.
James, like, it couldn't be Emmett. He's such a good person. He's never hurt anybody we liked before.
Flashback to him shooting Gratia in the back.
Never.
At least nobody important, right? No one did Crystal Tower anyway.
Right. Emmett was just pissed because he's had to run Circus Tower too many times.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done! I know, I'm like close to being done with that. I just need to like do some more leveling. I think if I get Astrologian, well, done with that. At least more likely to get the other ones.
What do you mean done with that? Done with Alliance raids?
Like leveled up enough that I can do Dunscaith regularly instead.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
Because if you have anything below the level, it picks that one the most.
I don't think so. I think that's just everybody just happens to be doing that one.
You think so? One
I mean, I was running it with my Reaper today, and I've been running with my Reaper most of the past few
Yeah,
times I've done
Crystal
it,
Tower
and
again.
my Reaper's like, you know, high 70s. And
There was a week
still-
where I was just getting Dunscaith though, so like, I wonder if they like push certain things to be shuffled in more each week. And Crystal Tower's always just on top. That would suck.
You're right, James.
Oh.
I am jealous of Emmett. This
knew it.
the spine in the back of my back is really just annoying. I wish I didn't have one.
Damn. Honestly, I don't know why I placed my faith in you. You are such a disappointment. Consider this a formal dissolution of our partnership.
Let none ever again speak to the name Reek and Ruach in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day, mate.
I said good day.
I said good day.
When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. Dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did, decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take
Never.
some time to think it over. Come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles.
She paid out more than he's paid out.
Yeah, it depends on who's the lowest in the alliance. If you got people making new characters that are like, you know, sub 60, I guess. And people did you say people have to do this alliance, that alliance raid sequence? They don't have
They
to
don't
do any
have
of the other ones?
No, I swear they don't have to.
I think they
I
said
don't
for
think
the
it was
story
required.
they have to do Crystal Tower, and then like the Sky Pirates one, the Ivlis ones are optional.
Hmm.
But otherwise, the whole Grahatia storyline doesn't make any.
Yeah, but they were saying that a lot of people hadn't done Crystal Tower.
Right, and then they had to go back and do it.
Yeah, but they didn't have to.
I think you have to.
No, they didn't have to. It just didn't make sense. Literally, Runar, Terran said that when he went up there that he was like, who the frick is this dude? Okay. She can't help but worry about Luke Reek's well-being. Yes, to finish AR. Okay, I guess you had to. Is that a new thing, though? Because a lot of people skipped it.
No, I think when they introduced. Yeah, I think they said it was
Shadowbringers?
changed at the end, after Shadowbringers. Had to go back and do it at the end.
I am sure a talented woman like yourself is needed all over the realm, so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you departed ways, Reek has come to visit me several times. Blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he has had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look in on him. I find travel rather difficult these days. You could go in my stead. I could put my heart at ease.
Yeah, so Terran said if they didn't do it before it was required, they had to go back and do it in order to understand the story connection. In one of the 5.x patches, they made it a requirement. Wait, so you're just saying they had to go back and do it for story connection, but could they not just not do it? Or did you hit a certain point that said you have to go do Crystal Tower?
I would imagine it was something like the.
Like you can't go on until you do.
Yeah, like you have to complete the last Crystal Tower quest or something.
How long are you gonna live at the Crystarium? When are you moving back to the casino?
I don't know. It depends on how much stuff there is to do here afterwards.
I mean, there's plenty, but like, the casino is something you go to every day. It like doesn't make sense that you don't live there.
You know, next time a Moogle event comes, I might change it back.
Lurik's customer seat is empty, and there's nothing to suggest he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. Yo! Where's the smelly cat boy? Doll fart. Lyric, the Mr. Slowly. If he ain't sat at his usual table, then I've no idea where else to look.
Thanks, Darlford.
Doll fart. Maytech.
Looking for Master Reek, are we? Eh, They say you're the only one. Well, it is. Mummy and Daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like someone had shot his Amaro. Sure he'll turn up eventually.
As the guy who was in the party with the other two.
Lucy, right? You're Lou Reek's partner. I was with Landbird, remember? Was I out of stress? Because after we left, we headed straight to Raktika, and heard a rumor Andrea was there, and Landbird wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Landbird fall, and when the Eater set her sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked wide, I still remember looking back as I ran and seeing Landbird rise to his feet. I told everyone that it happened to warn them off in the hunt. Some listened, but a few belief foes took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles. And not a one of them has returned. Didn't expect Lou Reek to be one of them neither. I remember thinking it odd, especially when I saw him leave for Raktika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume. Good luck, friend. But have no doubt that you're going to your doom.
Okay, bud.
Good luck, friend. Oh.
I got it.
Is also somehow his home. No!
Home.
If they
His home.
still haven't done it, they don't have to go do it? Really? So there's potentially people out there that haven't done it. That'd be crazy. Channel your inner Xenos for that one. Xenos is a little bit more evil. Yes. I see. I do 1,000 squats every day.
18.
How else do you think I keep this booty so juicy?
Great guy. That Xenos guy.
I love-
Great guy.
I love Xenos, actually. He's such a good bad guy. I can't wait to see if he defeats the Acid and takes back his body. I hope so. That'd be great. Best friend! Best friend Xenos. Hey, kid. Oh, Ruach. Why you here? Don't tell me you came for me. It's terrible. It's horrible, Andrea. She's
He's right behind you.
I think he's going up. What?
Render I. If aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. I challenge you to Thunderdome.
One man enters, one
Just
man
2 men.
leaves.
No, two men enter, one
Two
man
men
leaves.
enter. Well, that makes more sense.
One man enter, one man leaves would just be like some
He's
dude
just
going on
walking
the street and walking out. Like, doesn't make any sense.
Two men enter, two men leave. They're friends now.
They're
Talked it
friends
out.
now. They worked it out. Rock, paper, scissors or something. I have come to lay your soul to rest alone, as you yourself faced Balam Quits a century ago on this very ground. Oh no! Oh no, it's that douchebag. And oh geez, that's not good. A whole party of them.
Oh, look at she's forming her party again.
Right? Got big old Rogadin, she got little Lala, she got an Axeman. You know, I was thinking that the Axeman looked kind of like Ardbert with hair.
I like how she had
Yeah.
to go single out some poor Rogadin tank to play the role
Yeah.
of her old Rogadin tank.
Some small little healer, Lalafell, and like, yeah, no.
Don't tell me you beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw everything.
Oh, I thought as much. Wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours, though. I can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran to Andrea.
Because she's part of the plot.
I can't control when it happens.
That's natural body function.
Huh, so it was something you did deliberately. Good to know. Anyway, unintentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She's turned Lonbrid and those other hunters into sin eaters like herself. A Hume axeman, a gadget swordsman, and a dwarven healer. An elven mage looks awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light.
Getting the band back together.
Right. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt of Balam Quits. But Renderay slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that.
No, she didn't. I saw that last time, but you were being an a-hole, so I didn't get to tell you.
What? They were there too? And the stories were wrong.
Correct.
God, strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone?
Because your nursemaid lied to you.
I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me on all the things I said, Ruark.
I don't regret anything I said.
I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless.
It was.
I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did.
It's fine. It's water under the bridge.
I'm not gonna say anything. Pointed to reply to that
So
comment.
bitter. At least he doesn't talk as much as the last guy.
Thank you, my friend. I hope if it's alright if I can call you that.
Still upset, so you have every right to be. I will make it up to you, I will. Don't know how or when, but I will, I swear.
He was an iPad kid.
You said financial compensation.
Yeah, what I heard was.
Right then. Andrea should be around here somewhere, still on the hunt for Balam Quits, I expect. Not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Lambert and the others are there too. He and I may have had our differences, but I do not wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renderay most of all. She is my hero. And if I have to kill her to save my soul, then so be it. But this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone. I'm far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you?
Sure. You should make up with Daddy, though. I'd like to be paid.
I ask for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town, and let Miss Elvira know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you.
Can't we go
True.
hunt her down first, then go to
No. Go all the way to Vesper Bay. Okay?
At least give me Alvara's hats, like house tickets.
Right. Lovely. Lovely. Alright. Oh, you got it? Faster than I was. Lovely. How long have we been going on this one?
So this has been probably an hour and a half.
No way.
No, almost 2 hours.
I was gonna say, I'm guessing this one is gonna be like 2.5. We've also been a little bit more focused on this one. A little. Not much more.
No.
Bet you if you have the motorcycle, we'd shave off like 20 minutes.
Especially if you just gotten all the flying stuff and then gotten the two-person mount. Get lucky.
Okay, but like motorcycle.
Fat Chocobo.
Yeah, it's still not a good argument for me. I don't like the music. I'm one of
Fat
those
Chocobo
people
music?
that isn't a huge fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, I'm riding the Fat Chocobo, not the Fat Moo.
I like the music for the Fat Chocobo.
Yeah, I was about to, Fat Chocobo's great.
Dorbay, a pleasure to see you again. In the company of Little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming you've patched things up?
I should like to think so, yes. And it is all thanks to you. Had you not implored her to give me another chance, I might well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I am glad that you did. Miss Alvara is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her.
Don't be silly. I have you, don't I? And before you start blabbering about how you wish you could probably reward Dorbay, as I can tell you're about to, know that I prepared a hearty meal just for her.
All right. Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty of Andrea. And claim it we shall, for united Reek and Ruach are unstoppable, is what I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. 'Twould be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You
It's gonna be
too
Ruark
should...
and Reek.
Yeah, right? It should be Ruark and Reek, not Reek and Ruark. You two should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend.
Alvara's like, I got lots of this meal stuff from the previous mayor.
Yeah, what'd
A
she give us?
delicious feast.
Risotto al Nero.
Alright, Lurik wishes to confront an uncomfortable truth.
There we go. Alright, what truth? Ruach, my friend, my partner. I trust you're ready? Good, good. That is very good indeed. For before we depart to face Andrea, for what I pray is the final time, I have a confession to make.
Oak.
I'm not actually Australian. I may have been somewhat misleading when I intimidated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. In truth, it rather pales in comparison to yours. What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
I gather you were not well aware of this. Truly, you are as perceptive as you are mighty. In my defense, I must say that when I realized that an exceedingly powerful warrior you truly are, I was dumbstruck. I struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. You could just praise me. I'm okay with praise. Furthermore, I must admit that the great majority, nay all of our efforts to hone our skills in preparation for the battle to come have been entirely for my benefit. That this disparity between us might not be so readily apparent. To think that my insecurity drove me to postpone this fateful day for so long. My cowardice I allowed Andrea to assemble a party of followers, where before we might have only to contend with one foe, we must now confront 5. And for all my preparation, I am still no more likely to be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps that need not be the case. In discussing this grim reality with Miss Alvara, while you were away, we hit upon a potential stratagem. I was literally standing here the whole time.
Call and Array's greatest strength and weakness. Her preternatural hearing. We can be reasonably certain that Andrea is possessed of it as well. Therefore, if you were to fashion a device that could produce a loud noise at will, you could use it to secure an advantage in your battle.
What I lack in strength of arms, I may make up for with guile. While it will not guarantee us victory, I will surely bring us one step closer.
1,000 pardons, Master Reek, but I am come to deliver a message from your Lord Father.
Daddy, what does he want with me now?
It has come to your Lord Father's attention that you have acquitted yourself rather poorly as a bounty hunter and have brought terrible shame upon your family name. He commands you to cease all such activities at once and return to the city forthwith. Should you fail to do so, you will be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial assistance will be provided.
Oh dear. She's like, you can live with me. He's like, screw that. This is a shack, Granny. You may tell my father and my mother the following, that I am Lou Reek, proud bounty hunter, slayer of sin eaters, that I have no intention of renouncing this cause, and that they are free to do as they deem fit. Tell them that if they have no son, then I have no parents, that I have no family save Miss Elvira, who has shown me more love than they ever have.
Very good, Master Reek. I shall deliver your reply to them at once.
This dude just doesn't care.
Right.
Like, yes, 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 forthwith.
Right. Now that that's settled, we can get to work crafting that giant nosemaker of ours. Let us consult the craftsman at the crystalline mine at once.
Can't we just go kill her?
No, we have to do something. I dare say you lit a fire in him, Dorbay. Never thought I'd see the day when he'd muster the courage to say anything like that to his parents. Horrible people.
Yeah, it's fine. That just means we're not getting paid.
To the Crystal Tower.
He paid? Crazy.
Alright, where are we going? To the crystalline mine? Now what?
I think I went to the wrong place.
Well, I don't see you, so I think you did go to the wrong.
I just reflex went to the other location.
Whee!
What's all this then? Got something that needs making?
Indeed I do, good sir. I wish to commission the production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. It must be small and light enough to be carried by a single individual as well.
Ain't that one of the strangest requests I've ever heard? Well, if it's just noise you want, then I'd wager we could make do with the special blend of fire sand. I think I've got just the recipe for your needs. I'll need some choice ingredients, mind, and you'll need to go and fetch them for me.
What precisely is it that you require?
Well, there's this one particular beastie native to Calusia what's got a singular diet and leaves these massive dung piles. The fresher the better, if it please. A few variety of grasses native to Raktika. Oh, and some iron ore from Amarang. I can give you a list if you like.
I will need to travel to the far corners of Norvund and back? Ah dear, this is rather more involved than I... Now, no more excuses. I will do whatever must needs be done to see this through to the end. My friend, I will not impose these tests upon you. I insist that you remain here while I go and fetch the required materials.
Absolutely.
Deal.
Absolutely.
Where do we wait?
We gotta go back to the bar.
I like waiting at the bar.
But you know what? Good on the game for being like, listen, we're not gonna make you do a fetch quest. We're gonna make this other NPC do a fetch quest, and you get to be on the other end of it for once.
I know. I was actually gonna be really upset if this was gonna go from one of my favorites to like one of my least favorites real quick. Especially because we don't need it. Seven hours later. It was a seriously surprising, harrowing experience, but in the end, I managed to obtain the materials necessary for the construction of my secret weapon. That gentleman was rather accommodating, despite being somewhat put out that I had not any guild to pay him for his labor. He was nevertheless willing to teach me how to craft the arrows myself. He said he found my industriousness endearing. I must confess, despite being utterly exhausted by all this busy work, it has been somewhat refreshing. And now that my noisemaker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to proof. If all goes to plan, the explosions should be loud enough to incapacitate Andrea for a long time. Let us put an end to her tale, my friend, and in so doing, write the opening of ours, that of Ruark and Reek, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Come, rock tiki taka and glory away. Notice I changed it to the new title. No,
It just it's better. To Ricky Ticky Tacky.
This man's been so generous with his traveling. That's true, Ginger. Praise is not Gil. Gil is also acceptable. Oh, look, it's Runar again. Away, Morbo. We're gonna have to get a sticker for Morbo's butt that says "just married" after we get married. And tie the cans to the back of the chairs.
I've never
Lovely.
understood the cans being tied to the back.
This time I was tabbed in. It's just like noisemakers. If I make one small request before we begin, please, for the love of the gods, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's past. This really could not be a worse time. Alright, touche.
Fair enough.
Runar sure is dedicated to that roleplay. Have you guys gone into any roleplay servers before, or roleplay groups or anything like that? And was it fun? Or was it sus? Was it like
it
you
depends
walked
on what
into
they
the
were trying to
roleplay
roleplay.
and it ended up not being the roleplay you thought it was going to be? Or it was the roleplay you thought it was going to be? Well, are you still with me in the here and now? Yeah, I think I saw all the visions I needed to see. We should be good. You're actually terrible at roleplay. Excellent. Then we can attend to the task at hand without worry. Let us lay to the rest of our fellow hunters and grant Ronda Ray the peace of a hero deserves. Only been to a club? That sounds fun.
Games in the club.
Ever since then, he never wears shirts. So strange. Alright, let's kill the healer first. Airstrike! Nyong. I killed your hero. Now I'm gonna kill your axe boy. How fast did you kill that healer?
I just finished.
Is that the first one you attacked?
Yeah.
Damn, Dragoon's so good. I annihilated her. It's so funny, he's like running away. Should I be killing something else? And that guy's dead. You next, buddy? You're just a random NPC, bro.
Ow.
Ouch.
Yeah, my Reaper not putting out the same damage as my Paladin does.
How?
Probably gear. I'm still using
Gotta
the
be
level
gear.
70 gear.
Who's next? You handle the knight? Alright. Don't stand in that AoE, buddy. Now's our chance, Ruach. I'm fine. You have no health. Alright, he healed himself good. Because I was like, buddy.
I'm trying to dispatch the knight. I'm sorry.
Mine's almost dead.
Not even half.
And he's gone. And he's gone.
I'm still trying to figure out how this enshroud thing works. I have to fully fill my soul bar and then?
Probably. You just limit break on us.
That. Or. Okay. I click you. That. And I just don't think it's unlocked.
Oh my gosh, I'm just destroying her. She like ran away. It's like got her down to no health. Yeah, she's done. Tried to run away and limit break on me. Yes, Ginger, you get to be my crying father on the day. We won. Oh, that was lucky for you.
Yeah, you can watch me. You get the last 50% of this.
Not the club and fight type. No stranger just running through the game shirtless. Hrothgar wear it well though. I'm gonna be Hrothgar for Endwalker, so I'll definitely have to be shirtless.
But with like the high collar tops.
Yeah, so I'll have to find just a collar to wear. All right, if Ginger's giving me away, that probably means that Hexia's gonna have to be the maid of honor, which makes Have a Banana the best man. The 3 OGs. And then Runar, do you want to be a groomsman or do you want to be a bridesmaid? We'll let you guys pick, honestly. I wonder if we can get Rue to do the ceremony. I feel like he's got to do the ceremony. If we can get
Isn't
him
there
on
an
the
NPC that does the ceremony? Is it Moogle?
I think you're right, actually, huh?
Alright. Finished.
Dude, I felt so good playing my Dragoon and just like... Explosions! Don't look good in a dress. Don't sell yourself short, okay? Besides, I'd have to have Rue change back to a Lalafell, and he said he wouldn't be a Lalafell for over a year, so we'll see. Okay. You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. We won. Even seeing it and saying it hardly feels real. Yeah, that one was easier than the other ones, I'm gonna be honest. And she cheated and brought friends. Oh, what's that you got there? This, my friend, is a Jolly Rancher. Wicked white. Yo. I had the red Jolly Rancher. You're Renderai, the real Renderai.
I should have never betrayed your trust. Never again, I swore. Never again. Adam quits the Shadowkeeper, the Flood. Come what may, we would face it together. No matter how hard it got, or how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart. Full well that nothing lasts forever. Welcome the fear and the pain, the sorrow. I lost my parents. We laid the Keeper low. Felt it too, didn't you? Place our faith in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone, and to see it amount to naught in the end. What else could we do but offer up that tiny remainder of a final futile effort, even knowing, deep down, it's worth but a few moments more?
What is this? Nah, they do this every time I pick up a Jolly Rancher.
You gave me fear. That fear gave me strength.
Wait, there's so much I want to ask. Stop trying to talk to the visions. It's pre-recorded. I don't understand. What was she talking about? That wasn't for you, it was for Ardbert. He's kind of lurking behind me. It's not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing. Becoming villains. Being forgotten. Yeah, it does kind of suck. Thank you, Ruark. I could never have gotten this far without your help. I had no idea who Renda Ray or any of the other warriors of light truly were. It was all ancient history to me. Why would I care about some eaters once were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper. It made it all the easier to pursue Andrea for my own amusement. I pray I've made up for it in part by helping to lay Renda Ray's soul to rest. Miss Alvara is probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Calusia and let her know we're all right. All right. Lovely.
Well,
Blah 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 blah.
I don't know if it was
Lashmi?
my favorite one, but it was definitely the quicker one.
Nah, the tank and the healer one were probably the healer one's the best because it's just funny, and then the tank one was good because we went to Ilmeg for the tank one. Remember?
Yes.
Damn it. Wait, nope, not the Crystarium. How did I not
Yeah.
get it? I added you to the party.
That's because I went to the Crystarium.
Why?
I was hoping that's where we were going.
Just habit. No, see, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go to the Crystarium.
No. Yeah, no, healer was definitely my favorite. I think then followed by, honestly, the order that we did them in, except switch these two.
Really? You like the... Well, I guess we did healer technically first, even though we mixed tank. So,
I think the healer one was the best.
tank, physical
and then-
DPS, then magic DPS.
Yeah, which I think seems to be the general consensus.
Dude, the magic DPS wouldn't even been that bad if it wasn't for the fact that the dude just didn't shut up.
Yeah, and we had that kid.
The kid ended up being smarter than everybody else. He's like, I know this is a vision. Like,
My little weak Dorbe. Congratulations on a job well done. And from one hunter to another, thank you for helping Renda Ray to achieve a measure of peace. She was a hero to me too. It broke my heart to know what had become of her. To have your legacy tarnished so, to have the world call you villain, even still. But at least I can take comfort in knowing that she can finally enjoy a long rest.
My say, we will preserve the truth in story and song. Render Ray the bravest hunter there ever was, and more importantly, a true friend to those she held dear. I can only hope that measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to the Crystarium and raise a glass in celebration.
Why we keep out here?
told you so. We couldn't have just, like, you know, like,
no reason.
messaged her. Haha, you had to pay that time because you already wasted your travel.
Aha.
No, I didn't want to target the random ass NPC over way to the left. At Ginger, it is done. We've done all the role quests! Now I get to go claim my Dragoon armor and my Reaper armor and my Machinist armor.
Andrea's bounty has been paid to us in full, my friend. So come, let us eat, drink, and be merry.
It can be done.
Been meaning to ask, Ruok, but I have the impression you are rather more acquainted with these warriors of light than you've been letting on. What exactly do you know about
Well, I've literally sent all 4 of them to the 8th to like the void because we killed all 4 of them, and Ardbert creeps around and follows us all the time.
Ardbert watches me sleep.
Yeah, Ardbert watches me sleep. Yeah, no, it's pretty creepy. He always eats my sandwich.
Little chatterbox.
Right, like the way you're moving and stuff.
That is so preposterous a tale that I have no choice but to assume it is true. Offering up their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood. Wicked why? It must have taken us so much courage to see it through those final moments. A courage born not of desire for glory or dedication to an ideal, but of fear and love for those whom she had forged unshakable bonds. Her comrades. Yeah. I won't pretend that we have anything even approaching such a powerful connection, but I'd like to think that if I were in mortal peril, that I would fly to your side without hesitation. If you were in mortal peril, I would run to you after I'm getting scared.
And I needed help, I'd come find you.
Right? I would find you. Having said that, if I were tested as Renderay were, if I were challenged to offer up my life for others, even without knowing if it would amount to art, I doubt I could rise to the occasion. I'm a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I have been coddled and spoiled and have only just tasted the bitter fruits of life that you and countless others sup on daily. You are made of sterner stuff, Ruark, far sterner than me. That is why I know I can never walk your path.
No shame in that. At least you know it better.
Do you wish you could? How could I not? I cannot recall a time I have felt happier and more alive than when I have traveled with you. But you have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? For you are destined for greater challenges, whereas I'm suited to rather more pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, as Miss Olvera used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older and more frail she's become made me realize how little time together we have left. She shouldn't have to live out her days living alone and in squalor. I've decided it will not be so. I shall return to Clusia and tend to her needs, for I would do my utmost to repay the loving kindness that made me the man I am today. That's nice. So, am I getting paid? Therefore, though it pains me to say it, I fear this celebration must also mark the end, or at the very least the tentative suspension, of the glorious partnership that was Reek and Ruark, bounty hunters extraordinaire.
I thought it was Ruark and Reek.
He threw it in well last time. Should you ever find yourself in Clusia, however, do come and pay us a visit.
No.
I suppose.
Hold on. Probably. All right. Be good for the brave. Achievement.
All right. Is there anything after the role quest? Like, is there a 5th role quest that we don't know about? Does that unlock anything? Did something special happen? Is there anything that we should know? Chat?
Let's go
Let
get
us
our
know.
outfits.
Yeah, let's go get our outfits.
It would probably be at the Ondo Pops.
Yep.
Travel.
South.
Yeah.
Boing, boing.
There is a side quest chain. That's all. Terran's playing coy.
All right. Do we find out that the last member of the group was evil? Betrayed them?
It's a great quest for the lore if you do them. Yeah.
If it's just a yellow quest, I'll probably end up doing it.
As opposed to a blue quest where you just won't do it.
Correct. I'm just saying, you haven't been doing your yellow quests, have you?
Not in particular, like every once in a while.
I'm clearing out all the zones. Oh, yeah. Gonna claim all this shit. Gonna claim it anyway.
Da, 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 da. I look like a reaper.
Sorry, it's taking longer because it's like, this isn't the class that you're playing. Are you sure you want this?
Although
Well,
this
duh.
site is up. I look like a Halloween.
Almost there. I'm almost there.
So after this, if we're looking at my jobs, I might get the red mage one. Here's the problem though. I don't think they're gonna be able to like. I don't think they're gonna be able to do better than the last red mage gear I got. I'm a reaper of the weeds.
I am a dragon.
You
Yep, this looks very dragony.
do look like a dragon. Like you even got like tail armor.
I didn't mean to use Gaishao greens, but I used Gaishao greens. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. It like runs along the tail. Sick. The dragon head looks a little bit more squat than previous ones though.
Yeah, it looks more true to character because they got stupid heads.
Wow, someone really doesn't like the dragon.
They have dumb heads. I don't know what you want me to tell you. They don't got these cool eye patches like me. I don't need to see anything on my right hand side.
Okay, the Reaper is literally the same as the previous Reaper.
You think?
No, it 100% is. That's like pretty dang close to literally the same thing.
It is pretty close.
Gunbreaker's the one Thancred wears. That's cool. Alright, and then I'll show you Machinist. And then, honestly, we got to go to your house. Check out this. First off, this is my current Machinist outfit. What do you think?
That's actually pretty sick. Where'd you get that armor?
This is the tank armor for the Allegan. The Allegan, if you get it from PvP.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And, yo! Actually like this one a lot. I like how you always have the goggles. Look at the gun! The gun's sick!
The snipe with the scope on it?
Yeah, look at that scope. Yo. That's cool. I was like, I'll probably keep my regular gunbreaker. And then I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. Oh, and oh, dude, the goggles can go on the hat.
Is that the... That's the machinist?
Yeah, it's the Machinist. The Reaper's literally the same as the previous one. You don't like the Machinist gear? I like Cowboys, and this is kind of more the hat I've been looking for. The Dancer one's good. Hold on, what's my... Do I have any other level 80s? No, I would have been able to claim them. I already got my Scholar. I already got my Machinist. Okay. Warrior's next. I have Warrior at 77. I like this one now. Okay, wait. Let's, I want to go to your house because I need to show you what you're going to get on Machinist pretty soon. Because it's really cool.
Okay.
Not a cowboy guy. I've always liked cowboys. I grew up in the West. Literally. I grew up in California. And I always watched spaghetti westerns growing up. Where'd you teleport to? Where did you teleport to?
To my house. Is that not what you said to do?
Weird. It didn't offer me a teleport.
No, because I didn't use that teleport. I used, like... I go to my estate teleportation. It doesn't offer for you.
It's this one. The maiming set from the Alcan BVP with all the muscles, right? They look good. I pretty much have all those
Yeah,
sets. Like the Allegan ones are good.
I don't mind like the futuristic sets, but I think I'd only use them for like the Gunbreaker. Like, it just works.
It just works.
Boy. Bomb?
You'll see, we're gonna flex on you here in a second. James might be getting there quicker than me. Alright, here you go. Check this out.
That's the
Look
map.
at that, dude. Look at that mech.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty sick, right? And you can blow it up. It's okay, James should be able to call his here pretty quick. Yep,
You
see?
can get this epic view of just explosions.
Look at that. It like jets forward too. So cool.
I need to figure out how to use, what was it? This Enshroud. Oh, I have to click. Do
Oh, I
not
forgot I
click
got
that?
this. Check this out too.
The flamethrower?
Yeah. Look at how long it goes.
Oh yeah, no, and as soon as you move, it stops.
Wait, you shouldn't have the flamethrower. What level are you?
You get the flamethrower pretty early.
No, I got it pretty recently.
No, I've had it for a while. Can't do it in combat.
You gotta tell it to know. Flamethrower is level 70. Okay. So you haven't had it a while. But,
I've
man.
had it since I used it against the Rathalos.
I mean, that's a level 70 thing, so.
That's that.
Dude, look at this airstrike, though. No, no. All right, we still need to go to the casino. Cool. And then what was the last one we got? The Reaper? Okay, so which one are you trying to figure out? Are you trying to figure out this one?
Maybe?
Or
So look,
this
I'm gonna
one?
summon this guy.
Oh,
And then there's the Enshroud one. It's the level 80 move that I learned. And it's supposed to transform my blue skills.
where does that appear?
You need to build up the blue gauge. The blue gauge.
Okay, so that's the two. See the ones that have like 2 on them?
Yeah.
you gotta use those. And then you gotta do that. And then it should be right here. So, it's like one of the... Let's see if I can get there again. And you hit him with one of those. Hit him with one of those. Hit him with these. And then one of them. Alright, wait. We got... James will do it for us. Show us what's what, James. Ooh, yeah, that one.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's also, I'm pretty sure...
That's so sick.
He's level 100, though.
I know. He's
Yeah,
killing my
Reaper is
striking.
pretty...
He's actually gonna
Reaper's
actively
pretty
kill my
sick.
striking dummy.
He's gonna kill my striking dummy.
Okay, so you're saying... What's your cycle that you're going through?
I put the purple stuff down.
Okay, so
and
you put
then
your...
I'll do the normal grind, right? And then do you see the blue moves that have the 2? You can use those, and those give you a lot of the gauge.
Is the
And then
gauge
you
just
use
like
one
my
of the
soul
purple
gauge?
ones. Yeah. It gives you
Okay.
more. You can do these.
And then what do I hit after that? If the soul gauge is full.
So you use the soul gauge. So the ones that say like 50, they cost like 50 on them.
Yeah.
You use those, and then those should trigger so you can use the teal ones.
The blue. Okay.
No, so there's 2 different blues.
Yeah. The Gibbet, Gallows. It's the directional based one.
Yes,
Right.
which are
okay.
like more, I'd say teal. But that's kind of like the basic, like you just go through those.
Okay, then what about this move that I just got? It's called Enshroud. It's the level 80 thing.
I think it
Offer your
triggers
flesh
based
as a
off
vessel
of-
to your avatar, gaining maximum stacks of Grimoire Shroud.
I don't know, because I haven't had it assigned. I haven't been able to trigger it yet.
That's what I'm saying, is I can't figure out how to do that.
Maybe we'll have to look it up. Can it not be assigned? I think it's something that happens.
No, because if it's something that happens, you can't assign it. There's an ability that you can actually hit. Use
It's what you were
Shadow of
using?
Death for more... Yeah. Use a blue move to increase the blue gauge? I don't think I've unlocked the blue gauge yet.
Maybe the blue gauge you have to get through actual job quest? Because I don't think I have that unlocked either, because I just have 1 gauge. I just have the red gauge.
At 50 for blue, you can use Enshroud. Yeah, I know there's another gauge for Reaper. Because if I go to the HUD layout and you go all the way down, I have the death
You do not
gauge and
have
the
it?
soul gauge. And the soul gauge is the red bar. I'm assuming the death gauge is going to be the blue bar. The blue
Maybe
thing.
we just don't have it yet?
It's just not there.
I don't think we have it yet, that's what I'm saying.
But why would they give me a move I can't use?
Because you probably have to get it unlocked in the job.
Well, I know I haven't done any of the Reaper job quests yet. I still have some Sage job quests to do too, so... Do know Enshroud yet? Okay, so if I build up my bar... Cast purple on it. My bar's full. And then I can go and I use one of these moves. That uses the bar, and then I have the teal directional abilities triggered. But yeah, there's nothing that's triggering them. I don't know. It's something to figure out later.
I have to watch a guide on it.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, Reaper James, that was when you pulled out Reaper, that was pretty sick. You guys have the same outfit?
Yeah, James has this one.
James's cloak's got some little bit more red stuff on it, but
My hair's also covered. He's also level 90, so I think his is 10 above me. Yeah, that armor looks like it's 10 above me. But the sword's the same. Alright, you going to the casino?
yes. Probably cheaper to travel to the Crystarium. Unable to use return at oh, because I'm still back by my target. You missing a gauge in your UI, by the way? Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
It's just not actually like,
Either I.
visible.
The only other option is that I hit it. by
It would have
accident.
just freaking unlocked. Yeah, but it's not on mine either, so. One, two, four is a bunch of malarkey.
Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3.
You jealous?
A little bit. That's some bullshit.
It was probably the best day of mini cactpot I've ever
Oh,
had.
James got his Heavensward Astrologian relic,
Ooh.
and it is
Are you here?
very shiny.
Oh wow. It's bubbly.
Yeah.
I've got nothing so far. I haven't worked on. This is as close as I've gotten with my next relic, which is like the first step. I still gotta go at my farm. So, but I got distracted by other stuff.
It is just not a good Cactbot day.
Is not your day?
Oh, nope, nope.
Is not his day today. Yeah, I'm rocking this Reaper armor because I gotta finish off the Reaper stuff. I swear that Reaper outfit's like the same. I wish you could have like the hood up. I guess the hood goes up when you limit break or whatever. Or when you do the gauge. It's like maybe it initiates from this?
This is when you are in. Yeah, I don't know.
This like almost looks exactly the same. Like this is the same Reaper scythe even as the one they give you. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, you unlock more skills through the Reaper job quests. 80 gives you the Urt and Shroud. That's what it's got, which is weird because most every other job just gives it to you. Ooh, Viper! I'm excited for Viper. Viper will be soon. Don't you worry. Now that we've done this, I'm thinking maybe next Wednesday we can pick up Viper and pick up.
I'm dumb. I don't actually have it unlocked. It just looks like it's unlocked. I can assign it to my hotbar, even though it's not a usability right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say, usually they just pop on your hotbar. Since you haven't had them, you'll get more as you complete them. Okay. Okay, that sounds right. Hell yeah. So I'm thinking, just point at me with the sword. I'm thinking what we've got is this Saturday. Dude, we should be finishing. I love that outfit,
We have
dude.
2
I'm actually kinda
quests
jealous.
left. We should finish it in like an hour and a half, even with all of the cutscenes.
And then we'll do dailies afterwards, I guess, for
And then we
funsies.
can do some dailies, or
We could go
whatever.
back and do
You
the
know,
dungeons again.
we can make it a
could
group vote.
fight- We could do like see Fat Vothri change into Sexy Vothri. Also, did you see that vote that I put on the channel? Fat Vothri, Thick Vothri versus Hot Vothri?
No.
Apparently,
voting for
Hot
Fat
Vothri's
Vothri?
way more popular. There's only one vote for Thick Vothri.
Oh, well, yeah, Fat Vothri. Come on.
Thick
Like-
Vothri, okay?
Freaking, one of them wants your pizza, the other one is watching his carbs. Like,
But yeah, okay. Thank you for everybody being here. We had a lot of fun. Roll quests were pretty good. I think we ranked them healer, tank, physical DPS, then magic DPS last. And that's just because that guy wouldn't shut up. And then also all your money got cheated out. And then also like he made you adopt children. So yeah, the magic ones suck. But this Saturday, if you're interested in Shadowbringers, we are finishing Shadowbringers main this Saturday. Unless Dorbay has some random stuff that he forgot about and he cancels on us.
nobody
only-
knows.
Nobody knows. We don't know until the day of. So, and then I'm thinking next Wednesday we will get Viper and Pictomancer. Because I've been wanting Viper, like, really badly. So, I'm excited for that. But, okay, cool. You got anything else for him?
No,
Miss,
as
Miss
always,
Reaper?
thank you guys for attending and all the helpful hints and tips and jokes and whatnot, and enjoying our rambling shenanigans. And I
Bad
am
accent.
super excited to be finishing Shadowbringers. And
Me too.
hopefully the end is just as good as the rest of it was.
It's so sad. It's gonna be sad.
I hope I am moved to tears.
All the
metaphorically.
tears.
But yep, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much again, and become the best you can be. You can be. Become. I don't know, a warrior of light. Believe it.
Wednesdays are Warriors of Light. Believe it.